Right, so you can see the screen. Right? Now, last week we did this unit test, indices. Right? And today I am going to give you directed numbers. Right? Now, make it right? So I am going to give you today directed numbers unit test, and it is 10 minutes. It is 10 minutes. And before doing those things, I am going to discuss this part, unit test indices, and I am going to ask questions from you guys. Right, okay. So let's get back to the discussion part. Right. Guys, if you have any questions while I am discussing, you can excuse and ask. අනුසර මොකද නිකන් අසනීපෙන්ද?
නෑ සර්.
මං කිය ඔළුවල් ළඟ ඉඳන් ඔළුවල දෙනවද දන්නේ නැයි. right. අනිත් එක තමයි මේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ කලුවරේ ඉන්න එපා ෆෝන් එක බලනකොට. හරි? හොඳ එළිය තියෙන තැනක right? So you should have a good lighting conditions. Lighting conditions when you are using your phone, right? ඔයාලා screen එක තියන්නේ බලලා ඉන්නේ, so that you have to use good lighting around you. හරි? කලුවර තැන්වල ඉන්න එපා පුතේ, ඇස් දෙකට හොඳ නැහැ. හරි? You might use pair of glasses. හරි? අර හොඳ දෙකක් use කරන එකත් හොඳයි. Right? Okay guys, so unit test indices, right? So we did this in last week. Indices. Right, first one. Find the value of the given expressions. Find the value of the given expressions. First one is 4 to the power 4. First question, first part. 4 to the power 4. Now, how do you do this? First of all, if you want to find the value of this one, what you need to do? 4 to the power 2. What is the, 4 to the power 4. What is the meaning of that? But they can, 4 has been repeated how many times? Can anyone say? Hirusha. 4 has been repeated?
64.
No, I am not asking the answer. I am asking 4 has been repeated how many times? 4. Number 4 has been
4 times.
Yeah.
4 times.
Yeah, 4. Right? So number 4 has been repeated 4 times. That means you can expand this, right? You can expand this 4 to the power 4 like this. 4, 4, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is it. Right? Right? Now try to refresh your knowledge. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 has been repeated for 4 times. 4 to the power 4. So multiplication, multiplication, multiplication. Let's do this. 4 times 4. 16. 16 times 4. 16 times 4. Here. Ready?
64.
64. 64 times 4. 64 times 4. 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 6. Farat, what is
256.
Yeah, Farat, what is the value of 4 times 6?
24.
Yeah, 24 plus 1, 25. So that 256. This is the value of 4 to the power 4. Right? So let's move to the second part. Second one is 2 to the power 2 multiplied by 3 to the power 2. Again, you can expand this one, right? First of all, 2 has been repeated 2 times, multiply 3 has been repeated 2 times, right? 2 to the power 2, right? I am going to write 2 to the power 2. 2 times 2, 2 to the power 2, 2 square. Multiply 3 to the power 2, 3 square. 3 times 3. Right. Now, how do you find the value? 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 3. Nevinu, what is the value of 12 times 3? කියන්න එපා 12 වරක් කරලා නම් මට බෑග්.
36 sir.
Yeah, it's a super. Right, 36. Right? So the value is, so this one 36, right? So third one, 6 to the power 3 multiplied by 5 to the power 2 equal 1, right? So again I have to expand, right? Again I have to expand. 6 repeated 3 times, 5 repeated 2 times, right? Okay, so this one 6 repeated 3 times, 6 to the power 3 or 6 cube multiplied by 5 to the power 2, we can say 5 square, right? 5 times 5. 5 multiplied by 5 equal 1. 6 times 6. Senuli. 6 times 6.
36.
36. Okay. 36 times 6. Let's get that. 36 times 6. 6 times 6, 36. 3 is the remainder. 6 times 3, 18. 18 plus 3, 21. Then 216 multiplied by 5. 5 times 6, 30. 3 is the remainder. 5 times 1, 5. 5 plus 3, 8. 5 into 2, 10. 1080. And again I have to multiply by 5. Right. So I am going to multiply this by 5. Right. Guys, Kaudal. Chirat, shall we multiply this?
Zero times 5 is 0.
Okay.
5 times 8 is 40.
40, so that I have here 0. Ne?
Yes.
Yes, so I have to put 40 like this. Then
5 times 1. 5.
5. So it will give you 5,400. So this answer would be 5,400. So now you have the answers with you. So if you have this way, right, or this answer, you can put a check mark. Right? You can put a correct mark. Right? If you don't have that this way, right, please take your red pen and put a wrong mark. Right? Write down the correct way. Right? Right. Right. Second one. In the second one, they are asking from you, right, to write down 64 in index notation. What is the index notation? This is the index notation. Correct? So, if I give a little bit of introduction for this index notation, so you already know, right? It is the base of the indices lesson. Correct? Right. So, basically, what you need to know is 4 to the power 3. Now this is the power, this is an index. Right? This is called an index. Right. So this is the power. We call this power another name. Right? We call this as index. Index it. Right? What is this? Can anyone say? What we call this one?
Base.
Yes, super. Base. And if you cannot remember this one, podi note එකක් දාගන්න, right? Podi කොනකින්, right? Small, right? Small, take a small note, right? About what this is, right? So the power is called index. This is called the base, right? Base index, right? So now in the second question, let's give me 5 seconds. Huh? Right. So in the second question, they are asking from us to write down 64 in index form. Now we have a number. And this is our number. Second question, part 1. So this is the number that we have to present in index form of with 2 as the base. Right. So Mel, 64 can be written down as the base should be 2. Base should be 2, and we do not know about the index or the power. We have to fill this one. How do we do that? Very easy. If you have been given the base, what we need to do? We know the number, we know the base. Then divide. 64 divide by the base. 64 divide by the base. Right? Until you get 1 at the end. Right? 2 times. The Chenugal. How many 2s are there for 64? How many 2s are there for 64?
32.
Yes, 32. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 4. Right? We have an old friend other. Right? How the Vagish, ne? Vagish in right? We have an old friend. Vagish, 32 divided by 2. What would be the answer? Yeah. Vagish in that? I know, ne? Yeah, 16, right? Right? 2 times 1, 2, then yes, 12. So I have to put 16. Then I will do the rest. 2 times 8, then 2 times 4, 2 times 2, 2 times 1. Very interesting. How do you write this? Right? So 64 can be written down as, right, by multiplying these 2's. Right? How many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that if you multiply 2 repeatedly 6 times, right? If you multiply number 2 repeatedly 6 times, you will get 64. So this is the expansion. How do we write this as in index form, right? Base is 2, right? Base is 2. How do you fill the index? How many times 2 has been repeated? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times has been repeated. So the index is 6. Right. So your answer should be this. 2 to the power 6. Right. Lowest making Ghana Tinabute exam. So you will be having a question from this lesson, right? It might similar to this. මේ වගේ එකක් වෙයි. Right? Okay. Then next one. Write the 36 index notation with 6 as the base. Okay. So you have to write 36 equals the base is 6 and you do not know the index. So you have to fill the index. So very basically, you know 36 divided by 6. 6 times 6, 36, and you have to divide it once until you get 1 at the end. So how many 6s are there? 36 can be written down as 6 times 6. This means 6 has been repeatedly multiplied 2 times. Right? So 6 to the power 2, 6 square. Right? So this is your answer. Right? Base 6 and 36 in index form. Right. Very easy. And I am going to move to the next part. Third. Right. And this question goes to Anusara. Third question, first part. M times M times N times N times N, right? Yes, N has to be repeated 3 times, right, Puti? So you have to express this expression in the index form by using the index form. How do you do that? So equal mark, there are 2 types of base, 2 types of bases. The first type is M, second type is N. First type is M, second type is N, right? So Anusara, tell me how many times M has been repeated?
2 times.
2 times, right? Okay, how do you write it? M, how do we say? M to the power?
2.
M to the power 2, right? So tell me the other one as well. Multiply. Here you have N. How do you fill the power? How do you fill the index?
N to the power 3.
Yes, N to the power 3 because N has been repeated 3 times. Okay? So this is it. Correct? So this is how we are going to write this using index form. Right. And also one important thing. If you want, you can write this as M to the power 2, N to the power 3 by removing the multiplication. But it is not necessary in your grade. ඔයාලගේ grade එකේදී මේ removing the multiplication is not needed. Right? Okay. Right. Second, 7 times 7 times 7 times P times P. Same as the previous. Same as the previous. Irusha, can you tell me how to write this in index form? Index notation.
7 to the power 3 multiplied by P to the power 2.
Superb, Neeman. Great. 7 to the power 3, 1, 2, 3. P to the power 2, 1, 2. P to the power 2. Superb. Third one. 4 times 4. X times X. Y times Y times Y. Right, okay. This question goes to Seroli. So there are 3 types of bases. How do you write this? Tell me and I will write.
4 to the power 2 multiple by x to the power 2 multiple by y to the power 3.
Super. Near. Great. Right. Third one. Sorry, fourth one, na? Not G. Third one. Fourth one. You can part is y times y, 2 times 2. I will ask this from Farad. Can you say? I will write.
Y times 2
No, no.
multiplied by
Yes.
2 times 2.
Right, Pudi. Utana me.
2 to the power 2.
You got it. Are y to the power 2 multiply 2 to the power 2. That is how we are going to tell. Right. To the power 2. Or you can say y square 2 square. Right. Y square 2 square. Right. Right. Okay, so that is done. And we have to again expand and write each of the following expression as a product. Right. Fourth term. Right. Fourth question. First terms. A to the power 3. So how do we expand this and write down as a product? How the Nevino, can you say? How do you expand this? A to the power 3, a cube, a cube. How do
A
you
plus A. A
plus?
multiplied by A. A multiplied by A.
How many times you need to
3
repeat?
times.
3 times. Super. Yeah. Second one. 2 to the power 3, m to the power 2. Now the Vagisha, can you say? Can you expand this? 2 to the power 3, m to the power 2. I think Vagisha's mic is not working. Right. Until Vagisha is typing this, right, I will go to the third one. X to the power 3, y to the power 2. Chenuga, can you say? Can you expand this? Chenuga. You have to follow the same way.
X times 3
Hi.
x times x
Okay.
times x
Okay.
times y
Okay.
times y.
Times y. අන්න right. ඔතන පටල ගන්න එපා හොඳේ. ඒකයි මම මේ පොඩ්ඩක් ඇහුවේ. හරිද? බැරි වෙලාවේ don't write x times 3 Totally wrong. Right? X has been repeated for 3 times. Right? X has been repeated for 3 times. Y has been repeated for 2 times. X, 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 Y, Y. X, 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 Y, Y. Correct? Right. I think now the Chenuga has make all the Vagisha has sent me the answer. Yeah. Super. Right. So that is the expected answer. 2 times 2 times 2 because 2 cube, right? 2 has been multiplied repeatedly 3 times, right? And multiply m has been multiplied repeatedly 2 times, right? M into m, right? So these should be your answers. Are in the right? Okay. Now let's move to the let's move to the fifth question, and it says find the value of each of the following expressions by substituting x equals 2 and y equals 4, right? So you have to substitute x equals 2 and y equals 4. Right? Okay. Now, if you expand or whatever the thing that you have done to the expression and where you need x, you have to replace x with 2, you have to replace y with 4, and you have to find the final value of the expression. Right? Okay, let's see. First one. Y to the power 4. Right? Y to the power 4. Okay. So you have to substitute y equals 4 first. Right? Y equals 4 first. So here you have y to the power 4. Right? So I am going to substitute 4 here. Right? Then it becomes 4 to the power 4. 4 to the power 4 means again you have to expand it like this. Okay? Again you have to expand. 4 has been repeatedly multiplied 4 times. 4, right? 4, 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 4 has been multiplied repeatedly 4 times. Right. If, as I remembered previously, we found this value. What value? 256, 256, right? 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64. 64 times 4, 256. So the value is this. Right. Second one. 5 times x to the power 3. What is this? 5 times x to the power 3. Right? So how do we read this? 5 times 5 multiplied by x to the power 3. In between number 5 and x, you have multiplication mark. In between number 5 and x, you have multiplication mark. So keep that in your mind. Right. Now I am going to expand this. Right. Not expand, but substitute. Here you have x. Instead of x, I am going to put 2, right? 5 multiply 2 to the power 3. Instead of x, I have substitute 2. Now I am going to expand. Right? Equal mark 5 times 2 to the power 3. 2 cube. 2 cube. 2 times 2 times 2. 2 has to be multiplied 3 times together. Right? 2 times 2 times 2. 2, 2, 2. Right? Now, Irusha, can you multiply 5 times 2?
5 times 2, 10.
10. Then 10 times 2?
20.
20 times 2?
40.
40. So the value is 40. For the second one. Then third one. 3 to the power 2. Y to the power 2. Right. So here you have 3 to the power 2 multiplied by, what is the meaning of y? What you have to substitute? Y equals 4. Instead of y, I am going to substitute 4. 4 to the power 2. Right. Now the Anu sir, can you expand? Can you expand?
3 multiple by 3 multiple by 4 multiple by 4.
Okay. Super. Chirag, can you simplify?
3 times 3, 9. 9 times 4 is uh, 36. 36 times 4 is 144.
Here. 36 times 4?
144.
144. Okay, let's see. 36 times 4. Superb. Huh? 4 times 6, 24. 4 times 3, 12. Superb. Near. 144. Right. So, the fifth one, right? Right. So, fifth one has been completed. Right. So, you have to make sure that you got all correct, or if one of the question is wrong, right, put the wrong mark by using the red pen, right, then correct it by using the same red pen again, so that you can identify this part there is a confusion with me. මෙතන මට පොඩි confuse එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකින්ද මම මේක clear කරගන්න ඕන. ආයෙ බලන්න ඕන. So I need to re-study this. මේක ආයෙ study කරන්න ඕන. Right? So that is how you are going to fix your අර පොඩි පොඩි අවුල් දැන්. Right? That is how you are going to fix the small errors. Right? Okay, let's go to the sixth part. Sixth one, find the value of following expressions by substituting, right? By substituting x equals 1 and y equals 3. So same thing you have to do, right? So now we are going to substitute x equals 1 and y equals 3. Right? Where x has, we have to substitute 1 or replace 1. Where y has, we have to substitute 3 or replace 3. Right. So first one, 3 into x into y. Right. 3 times x times y. Right. Right. 3 times. Instead of x, I am going to substitute 1. Right. Instead of y, I am going to substitute 3 multiplied by 3. Instead of y, I have put this. Instead of x, I have substitute this. Right? 3 is 3. Same. Right. So, how do you simplify? 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 3, 9. මම පුතේ මේක පොඩ slow කියලා දෙන්නේ so that you guys can refresh your knowledge. මට මීට වැඩි හයියෙන් ගියයි මේක. හරි දඩ බඩ ගාලා කරන් ගියයි. ඔයාලෙන් ප්‍රශ්න අහන්න නැතුව දඩස් ගාලා කරලා ඉවර ගන්නවා විනාඩි 5න් කරලා ඉවර ගන්න තිබ්බා. හරි. Right, second one. හරි. This will help you to remind your past knowledge from the first term and the second term. Hurry. 2 x to the power 2 y. Right. Farad, can you substitute and expand? Oh, please expand this one. Don't substitute. Two times
2 times y.
No, I am asking from you to expand. This expression expands. Don't substitute.
X
Multiplication x
Okay, multiplication
y.
Right. Okay. Now I am going to substitute. Right. 2 times I have here x ne. X means 1. Right. 1 times again I have x, so that I have to substitute 1. Alright. Here I have y. Instead of y, I have to substitute 3. This is very easy. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 3, 6. Third one. 4x into y to the power 2. Right. How the Senoli, can you expand this?
Oh, 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 3 and multiplied by 3.
Right. So I was expecting this, but this is correct. Super. Right. Multiply by x, multiply by y, multiply by y. So Senoli has substituted the values as well. Right. Senoli has substituted the value as well. Right. Super. Near. Right. So guys, Chenuga, shall we simplify this? I will help you. Shall we simply simplify?
4 times 1, 4. 4 times 3, 12.
Okay.
12 times 3, 36.
Super. Right. So, guys, this is the indices part. Right. So, if you have these answers, you got all correct. Right. Guys, please raise your hands or please send the Y. Right. If you have all correct, you can send me yes, or you can raise your hands. Oh, Hirusha, superb. එකක් වැරදි කට්ටිය. Only one part is wrong. අනුසරත් තියෙනවා. Superb. නියමයි. Right. Yes, නියමයි. On people who got like 3 parts wrong. තුනක් වැරදි කට්ටිය. හිරුෂාගේ ඔක්කොම එකකුත් වැරදි, දෙකකුත් වැරදි, තුනකුත් වැරදි. Right. තුනක් හතරක් 4 parts wrong. Okay, buddy. Right. So, however, what I need you to do is, sorry. So, when I have uploaded this one, right? When I have uploaded this one, right? මම මේක upload කරාට පස්සේ මේ වීඩියෝ එක, right? You have to go through it and, right? Try to understand and try to do the question paper again, right? Try to do the question paper again. Right. So now I am going to give you the test from directed numbers, right? I am going to give you the test from the directed numbers, and it is something like previous, right? So I am going to stop recording this one. Super. Chirag got only 2 wrong. Right. Vagisha, right.